We're seeing some big regulatory moves these days, especially with the Digital Markets Act stepping into the spotlight, targeting Google and Apple.
Yeah, I've been noticing that. What's the main issue here?
Well, for starters, the Commission has taken aim at Google for, allegedly giving its own services, like shopping, hotel booking, and even sports results, an unfair boost on its search results, essentially favoring its own ecosystem over rivals.
Right.
Also, they've flagged Google Play for preventing developers from freely guiding users to alternative channels with, better offers.
Okay, so it's basically a double charge against Alphabet, putting them in the crosshairs of the DMA, correct?
Exactly. And this act, the DMA, is designed to make sure these so-called gatekeeper companies, like Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Meta, and even Microsoft, play fair, regulating market power and ensuring a level playing field.
And what about Apple? They aren't just sitting back then, are they?
Not at all. The Commission is pushing Apple to open up its closed ecosystem. They're being told to give better access, particularly, to 9 iOS connectivity features, mostly for devices like smartwatches, headphones, and TVs, so that, connected devices of all brands can work better together on
Got it.
iPhones.
So, in a way, it's like the EU is saying, hey, unlock your castle gates, so others can innovate inside too.
Precisely. It's, like remodeling the walls to let in fresh ideas. But here's the catch. Apple argues this order could stifle innovation and slow down their ability to roll out new features.
Right, but isn't there a risk that this kind of heavy-handed regulation might also stifle creativity? It seems, like a double-edged sword.
I see that point, and, it's definitely a topic worth debating. While critics suggest it could hamper innovation, the Commission believes it's about providing regulatory certainty, not, curtailing progress.
I get that. And with all of this, the transatlantic dynamics come into play, don't they? Trump's been vocal about imposing tariffs in retaliation, right?
Absolutely. This regulatory push could very well escalate tensions, with Trump already hinting at tariffs on foreign companies if the EU keeps up this kind of enforcement.
That's a bold move. Yet intriguingly, despite the regulatory drama, both Alphabet's and Apple's stocks are actually rising today.
Yes, it's kinda ironic, isn't it? Even with all the red tape, investors seem unfazed, probably betting on long-term stability or, perhaps viewing it as an inevitable market correction to ensure fair competition.
Right on. And I recall there were some other stories mixed in. Something about Turkey and the UK's wealth fund.
Oh, definitely. In Turkey, the arrest of Istanbul's mayor, Ekrem İmamoğlu, sent shockwaves through the financial markets, with the lira hitting record lows and a major equity sell-off. Meanwhile, the UK's National Wealth Fund is gearing up for riskier projects, focusing on clean energy, digital tech, and advanced manufacturing to really turbocharge economic growth.
That's a whole other level. It's fascinating how these regulatory moves in digital markets are just one piece of a much larger economic puzzle.
Exactly. And it just goes to show that these actions, while seemingly isolated to tech giants, are deeply intertwined with global politics and market dynamics.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. I mean, in such a rapidly evolving landscape, it's like watching a high-stakes chess game where every move has both immediate and long-term consequences.
Yes, that's the beauty and the challenge of today's global economy. Each decision, from digital regulation to geopolitical friction, sends ripples across the entire system.
Yeah, indeed. It's been a really insightful discussion, covering everything from algorithmic preferences to international finance.
For sure, it's a reminder that technology, regulation, and global economics are more interconnected than ever.
Looking forward to seeing how these stories develop. Cheers to that.